Maurice with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Former Cowboys left tackle Tyron Smith is calling it a career after 14 seasons. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport's reporting that Smith will sign a one-day contract with Dallas and retire as one of the organization's all-time greats. Smith spent the first 13 years of his career in Dallas and was a 5-time All-Pro and 8-time Pro Bowler before playing his final year with the Jets. Meanwhile, the Dolphins and 7-time Pro Bowl corner Jalen Ramsey have agreed to explore trade options. Ramsey's due a little more than $25 million fully guaranteed this season, but Miami has already paid Ramsey's $4 million roster bonus, so a new team would only pick up about $21 million. Dolphins general manager Chris Greer also saying the team is not exploring trade options for receiver Tyreek Hill. And the Giants, who hold the third pick in the NFL draft next week, are to hold private workouts this week with Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders and Alabama quarterback Jalen Milroe. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this. If something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month, with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
The following is furnished by Excel Media Pros. Are you battling addiction? Call Rehabs America for a free consultation. Drugs and alcohol can destroy your life. Our program offers a complete medical detox plus inpatient drug and alcohol treatment. Your insurance may cover 100% of treatment. Many have already completed our program and are living substance-free lives. Call for your free consultation now. 800-210-5811. That's 800-210-5811. Hope is one phone call away. Call 800-210-5811.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO, El Centro, California. Good day. It's another beautiful day, Wednesday, April 16th, 2025. Did you pay your taxes? Yeah, did you file your taxes? Okay. Yeah, not everybody's paying. Some people are getting money back, but you got to file to get the money back, right? Okay. So you filed, I can tell. Saturday, by the way, was National Record Store Day. National Record Store Day. Ironically, most record stores these days are run by hipsters who are too young to have ever been around to have actually worked in a record store when they were actually record stores still around. You remember. Rich McCoy, lead music in downtown El Centro, among others. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What else is going on? Well, you want to go to a game at Yankee Stadium? Okay. It'll now cost a family of four $355. It's getting so expensive that an American family of four can no longer afford to scream obscenities at the Red Sox. I checked into tickets for the Padres. Good heavens. I had to talk to the banker about a second mortgage on the house. Yeah. Oh, well. Anyway, let's see. Oh, and Superman was first published this week back in 1938. I'm not going to say Superman is old, but these days, his best crime-fighting tactic is to bore villains to death with photos of his grandkids. Okay, yeah. Speaking of that, Gabe Lemus just became a grandpa again. His second time. Got a little boy, grandson. And so congratulations to Gabe. Being a grandfather is easy. All you got to do is spoil the grandkids. And let mom and dad take care of the rest, right? Let's see. Sunday. It's a convergence of sorts. Sunday is Easter, Passover, National Marijuana Day, and Hitler's birthday. And that kind of means there's not much time to make the most insane Charlie Brown special ever. Yes, Schroeder on the piano. I'm sure that would be That would be pretty good. Birthdays today, we have a few. We have our big shot birthdays, and we have our local birthdays. We also have a look at world and California news headlines, local news, sports, financial news. We will go in depth with the weather, give you an idea what it's going to be like for the next several days. Our big shot birthdays today, singer Bobby Vinton is 90. Actor Ellen Barkin, 71. Actor Michael Gill, 65. Bass player Jason Sheff of Chicago, 63. Little Jimmy Osmond, 62. Actor John Cryer, 60. Actor, comedian Martin Lawrence, 60. Remember the movie A Christmas Story? All I want is a Daisy Red Rat. Well, actor Peter Billingsley. The little boy, Ralphie, in Christmas Story, he's 54 today. Actor Lucas Haas, 49. Broadway actress Kelly O'Hara, 49. Actor Sadie Sink is 23. Local birthdays coming up.
Our Goodwill store at 351 Wake Avenue is stocked with name brand clothing, electronics, household goods, furniture, home decor, and a whole lot more. Every purchase and donation supports Goodwill's mission to provide training and employment opportunities to individuals facing barriers to work. Inside the Goodwill store is a new community employment center. Career advisors are ready to assist job seekers with job search assistance and free employment workshops, all at no cost. Visit us at 351 Wake Avenue. Goodwill, making good happen.
We have happy birthday wishes for Rosalie Avina, Bobby Ellis, Gloria Vasquez, Elisa Packram, Eduardo Amezcua, Randy Holmes, Daniel Ponce, Martha Rodriguez, Tyler Jensen, Jacob Keating, Joshua Irving, Helen Noriega, Lillian Agundes, Mara Valenzuela, Sandy Lyon, Crystal Reardon, Nicholas Arambula, and Anthony Ornelas. Happy birthday from KXO. Anyway, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. We've got news, a look at world and California news headlines right now, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
CBS News Brief. Attorney General Pam Bondi says the Trump administration is suing Maine's Education Department for ignoring a push to ban trans athletes in girls' sports.
The state of Maine is discriminating against women by failing to protect women in women's sports. Pretty basic stuff.
Congressional Republicans getting hit with tough questions about the administration at town hall meetings back home. Iowa's Chuck Grassley taken to task over the mistaken deportation of a Maryland man.
Do your job, Senator. Yes, Trump obeyed the Supreme Court. Trump's not obeying the Supreme Court. He just ignores them. Yeah.
Retail sales jumped 1.4% last month as Americans rushed to buy big-ticket items like foreign cars ahead of new tariffs. Business analyst Jill Schlesinger doesn't believe that spending trend, though, will continue.
Right now, consumer sentiment is at worse levels than it was during the financial crisis of 2008.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California Headline News. Bernie Sanders and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez hold two more rallies in California.
You know how many people are here in Folsom today? 26,000 of you have gather.
Representative and Vermont Senator drawing big crowds across the country on their Fight the Oligarchy tour, urging people to speak up against the policies of the Trump administration. Former Oakland City Councilman Lauren Taylor leading an early return in the special election to select Oakland's new mayor.
Our city government is nearly broke, but we will turn things around because this city is rich. We are rich with pride that persists in love for all things 510.
Taylor holding about a 4-point lead over former Congresswoman Barbara Lee, the two vying to replace Sheng Thao, who lost a recall election last November. Longtime game show host Wink Martindale has died, his family saying they were at his side when he passed away at his Southern California home Tuesday at the age of 91. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. You can log on to imperialvalleyair.org and get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 new lines with autopay for well-qualified customers, plus taxes, fees, and $35 per line connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us, plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Chargers sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, at the Imperial Valley Mall. And don't forget, they have mobile service vans that come to you. And, they're going to service your car while it's just sitting there in the parking lot or in the driveway at your house. They can do it. Taking a look at news, the El Centro City Council will hold a special meeting, the meeting to interview candidates to fill a city council seat. George Gale has more.
The meeting is to interview the 8 candidates to fill a city council seat. The seat was left vacant by the resignation of Tomas Oliva. The 8 candidates will be interviewed during the special meeting this evening. A meeting will be held in the El Centro City Council chambers at 5:30 p.m. Candidates include Edgar Garcia, Jason Jackson, Cheryl Villegas Walker, Richard Lopez, Michael Crankshaw, David Dillon, Raymond Loeta, and Carlos Ramirez. On April 21st, the new council member will be announced. Also during that special meeting, the City Council will have a reorganization to select a new mayor for the remainder of the year. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, it's a town hall meeting in the 25th Congressional District. Congressman Dr. Raul Ruiz will host 3 such meetings, one of them in El Centro. The purpose is to hear directly from constituents and answer questions from community members across the region. The El Centro Town Hall meeting will be held on Monday, April 21st. You have to RSVP because there is limited space available. If you RSVP to the congressman's office, you'll receive the location. The meeting will start at 5:30, and again, that is Monday. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Here's an idea. When your vehicle is just sitting there, whether it's at work or at home, and it needs service, let our mobile service come to you. Hey, this is Lauren at El Centro Motors. Whether it's batteries or brakes or tire rotation or an oil change or pretty much any need that your vehicle has, let us come to you. By utilizing our mobile service, it's easy. Just give us a phone call. We'll get your appointment set. Or if you prefer, you can visit us at one of our 3 conveniently located quick lanes for any and all of your service needs.
And Calexico is celebrating their birthday. And tonight it's a mural unveiling. And also there'll be a time capsule opening at City Hall. That is scheduled for tomorrow. The time capsule, 30 years old. It's not old. Come on, let's wait another 70 years before we do that. And Goodwill Imperial Valley will host a job and resource fair tomorrow. George Gale has more.
The event will feature over 30 employers and organizations. Attendees can meet with career advisors that can help you build your resume and help with applications. Job searches can be accelerated with the Mobile Community Employment Center that will be on site. The Job and Resource Fair will run from 9 a.m. until noon at Goodwill on South 4th Street in El Centro. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that's it for page one of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. They have mobile service vans that come to you in your driveway, at the parking lot at work, wherever in the valley. And remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models. Call El Centro Motors and schedule a mobile service van visit. Need furniture? Need a mattress? Need inspiration? Well, then you need to shop Houston's Yuma Furniture, your go-to furniture store. Hey, there's no comparison. What are you looking for? Living room, dining sets, bedrooms, so much more. They've got a huge selection of beautiful furniture, and it's in stock, ready for fast delivery. All the best brands. And let Houston's bring your dream room to life. They have free, got that? Free design services. They will help you create a look that fits your style, space, and budget. Hey, but that's not all. Houston's is also your mattress store. The best selection from the best names in sleep. Things like Beauty Rest, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, just a few. It's Houston's Furniture. Houston's Yuma Furniture, family-owned, in business since 1927. You'll find them at 3052 South Avenue B in Yuma, your go-to furniture store. Page 2 of the local news, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. They have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday, happy hour every day, 3 till 6 p.m. Imperial Valley College has a special event, an employee appreciation and wellness fair. Here's George Gale.
It will be held tomorrow, April 17th. IVC will be hosting its annual Employee Appreciation and Wellness Fair. It's being held at the IVC campus. Vendors will showcase their services. The event will highlight health, wellness, and work-life balance, providing a great way for businesses to engage directly with the campus. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Customs and Border Protection wants you to be aware there's a growing threat of blind mule drug and human smuggling. According to CBP, they're seeing more and more of this. It's when an unsuspecting individual is used to transport illegal substances or undocumented people without their knowledge. Criminal organizations are using the tactics more often. They exploit innocent travelers by concealing drugs or other contraband in vehicles, luggage, or packages. The unsuspecting individuals may face serious legal consequences despite being unaware of the illegal contents they're transporting. The CBP suggests travelers thoroughly inspect vehicles before and after every trip. Never carry items for strangers or acquaintances unless you know exactly what's inside, and remain vigilant for any signs of tampering or suspicious behavior. Well, there's a new exhibit at San Diego State University Imperial Valley campus. Here's George Gale.
It opens Thursday at the Stepling Art Gallery at SDSU-IV. The opening reception will be Thursday for El Pintor de la Frontera The Art of Carlos Coronado Ortega. The reception starts at 5 p.m. The exhibition offers a glimpse into the pioneering of Ortega's work throughout his career. Ortega's art spans from the 1960s to the present, showcasing abstract and representational artworks such as sculptures, paintings, and assemblages. He has held over 60 solo exhibitions. The exhibition at Stepling Gallery on the campus of SDSU-IV will be open at Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. until 11:30 a.m. from April 17th through May 1st. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We've got a look at the weather just ahead.
Hungry for the best burger in town or an ice cold beer? Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? Get drink specials all day like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. For April specials, try the drink of the month, the Masters Azalea, and Mick Ultra bottles are on special. Don't forget to try the plate of the month, Philly Fries. Burgers and Beer, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Open daily starting at 9. Burgers and Beer, for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, slightly above normal temperatures today will cool into a below normal range during the latter half of the week as a weather disturbance moves across the region. This system will also result in breezy conditions. As this system exits the region early next week, temperatures will quickly rebound back towards the seasonal normal. 91 the high yesterday, 59 the overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 87. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming west 15 to 20 miles an hour this afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight, a low around 58. West winds 20 to 25 miles an hour, gusting as high as 40 miles an hour. The winds will decrease after midnight to 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 78. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 65 degrees, 59% relative humidity, wind out of the south at 7 to 10 miles an hour. Air quality good throughout the valley. A wind advisory for Interstate 8 through Mountain Springs grade. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family. Meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Autumn is in the air, and like the leaves, prices are falling at Harbor Freight's parking lot sale this weekend. We've got tons of products on sale, like 3-ton jacks for under $100, 5,000-watt generators, $250 off, plus dual bevel miter saws at nearly half the price of the competition. Whatever you do it for less at Harbor Freight. Valid until 10/13/24 while supplies last. So hurry in. Limitations apply.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check the propane tank on your grill first before hosting a tailgate.
Let's fire up. Here, let me try. Seriously? You didn't check the propane? Who wants chips?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Salt and vinegar?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
And it's Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Hospital, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA play-in action. Yesterday, the Magic mauled the Hawks 120-95. And the Warriors, they topped the Grizzlies 121-116. Today, it will be the Bulls and the Heat, followed by the Mavericks and the Kings, as NBA playoff action continues.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, let's take a look at Major League Baseball. The Diamondbacks dumped the Marlins 10-4. Reds ripped the Mariners 8-4. Nationals shut out the Pirates 3-0. It was the Phillies over the Giants 6-4. Red Sox topped the Rays 7-4. Guardians over the Orioles 6-3. Yankees won. They beat the Royals 4-2. Blue Jays beat the Braves 6-3. Brewers blanked the Tigers 5-0. Twins topped the Mets 6-3. Athletics, they overwhelmed the White Sox 12-3. They're just the Athletics. They're not Philadelphia, not Kansas City, not Oakland. They're the Athletics playing in Sacramento. But don't call them the Sacramento A's. Meanwhile, the Astros shut out the Cardinals 2-0. Rangers blanked the Angels 4-0. Dodgers beat the Rockies 6-2. And the Padres lost their first game of the year at Petco Park. Took 10 innings for the Cubs to beat the Padres 2-1. Meanwhile, Colorado two-way star Travis Hunter has said that none of the teams he has met with in the weeks ahead of the NFL draft has made an issue of him playing both offense and defense. However, if an NFL team told him he had to focus on wide receiver or cornerback and not play both, it would be game over for him. And that's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Hospital. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, your construction site, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Retail sales climbed 1.4% in March from the prior month, the Commerce Department said. That's up from February's 0.2% gain and the highest monthly gain since January 2023. The figures are adjusted for seasonal swings, but not inflation. The strong showing in March was largely driven by sales of cars and auto parts. Excluding those purchases, retail sales were up a mere modest 0.5%. Trump's erratic trade war has unsettled Americans in recent months, stoking fears of inflation picking up in the year ahead. The expectation is now clearly having an effect on people purchasing behavior. Boeing, a component of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, fell in early trading after a Bloomberg report that Chinese authorities had ordered its airlines not to take any further Boeing deliveries. Shares were down 1% by midday. Neither Chinese authorities, Boeing, nor the White House immediately responded to requests for comment, although President Donald Trump said in a social media post yesterday that China just reneged on a big Boeing deal, saying that they will not take possession of fully committed to aircraft. Taking a look at the big board, we see red. The Dow down 164 points at 40,205. The S&P 500 off 60 at 53.37. The NASDAQ down 329 points at 16,492. Gold continues to climb, up $87.10 an ounce. Oil up $1.42 a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be sunny today with a high near 87. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, picking up out of the west 15 to 20 miles an hour this afternoon. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 58. West wind 20 to 25 miles an hour, gusting as high as 40 miles an hour. The winds will decrease to 10 to 15 miles an hour after midnight. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 78. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 30 miles an hour in the afternoon. And we have 65 degrees, 56% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southwest 7 to 10, air quality good throughout the valley. A wind advisory issued for Mountain Springs grade. This financial news update and a brief look at the weather, all brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service that offers 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service in the valley. You'll find Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. Just ahead, CBS News on the hour. After that, we'll be back with more of the best oldies on the radio.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. Maryland Democratic Senator Chris Van Hollen took a flight to El Salvador this morning, determined to talk to officials about Kilmar Abrego Garcia, the man who was mistakenly deported there and is in prison.
We are not going to stop fighting for his return until he is actually released.
CBS's Katrina Kaufman says a federal judge indicates she'll order sworn testimony by administration officials to see if they complied with her orders to facilitate the man's return.
A judge could put pressure. They could potentially try to say that the government shouldn't be paying El Salvador this money, because we are paying for Mr. Abrego Garcia and these other men to be in that CCOT prison. So we could see potential sanctions, contempt proceedings. People could be held responsible for this by the courts.
The Trump administration is suing Maine for not complying with its push to ban transgender athletes in girls' sports.
Attorney General Pam Bondi accuses Maine of violating Title IX and discriminating against women.
By failing to protect women in women's sports. Pretty basic stuff.
At the White House in February, Maine's Democratic Governor Janet Mills clashed with President Trump over his ban.
Every state, good, I'll see you in court. I look forward to that. That should be a real easy one.
Education Secretary Linda McMahon.
It's not just about their civil rights. It's about their safety.
Michael Wallace, CBS News.
Britain's Supreme Court says that the legal definition of a woman is a person born biologically female. Susan Smith heads up a Scottish group that fought for this.
Women can now feel safe that services and spaces designated for women are for women.
And President Trump has again attacked Harvard University on social media. The school has refused a host of administration demands. CBS's Nancy Cordes.
Harvard's tax-exempt status is likely not in jeopardy at the moment, but the president is railing against the university again this morning. A short time ago on Truth Social, he said that this is basically a crappy university, a joke, in his words.
The government report shows retail sales were up 1.4% last month. CBS's Jill Schlesinger says consumers may have had an eye on tariffs.
Economists expect that consumers will soon slow down this pace of spending once they buy those big-ticket goods that they believe will rise in price over the next few months.
Spotify appeared to be experiencing technical issues this morning. Tens of thousands of users reporting issues. And on Wall Street, the Dow is down 96 points. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. 2 lines of unlimited for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings compared to Verizon and AT&T. But don't just take our word for it.
It's not just the savings that are great with our T-Mobile plan. There's all this value from all these other things that T-Mobile offers.
T-Mobile has been such a savings for us.
We love it.
Switch today and get 2 free 5G phones like the Motorola Edge with Turbo Power charging that gives you power for the day in just 15 minutes. And customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 to learn more. With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 new lines with autopay for well-qualified customers plus taxes, fees, and $35 per line connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. See details at T-Mobile.com. Motorola Edge requires 68-watt charger. Charger sold separately. Actual performance will vary based on usage and configuration.
Images of dolls with familiar faces are flooding social media, but you can't buy them in stores.
Hey, Barbie. Hey. Who needs Barbie or G.I. Joe when you can create your own AI action figure, even if it is virtual? Everyone from Brooke Shields to Georgia Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has been using AI to generate mini versions of themselves and posting them to social media. Greene's comes with a gavel and a Bible. Shields with a needlepoint kit and a pet terrier. The New York Times says Vogue's Anna Wintour has been barbified, so has Beethoven. Others worried about tools like ChatGPT have been hand-drawing their mini-me's. One has a text bubble that reads, human-made. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Wink Martindale's face was a familiar one on 1970s and 80s TV. The game show host died yesterday. He was 91. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.